Now let's take a look at how client authentication using a SAML bearer assertion works. As always, we start with the OAuth 2 rules. In this lesson, I will not go into the detail of SAML or the creation and verification of SAML assertions to keep the focus on OAuth 2. In general terms, the client creates a SAML assertion in XML format and signs it with a secured private key. The client then sends a POST request to the token endpoint including the signed SAML bearer assertion for authentication. Establishing a trust relationship between the client and the authorization server is essential, which involves specific configurations such as registering SAML metadata and providing certificates to the authorization server. The curl command for this process is similar to the one used in the standard client credentials flow, but instead of including the client secret, the base64 encoded signed SAML assertion is provided in the client assertion parameter. An additional client assertion type parameter is used to specify the SAML bearer assertion method. The authorization server verifies the SAML assertion. If everything is valid, it issues an access token and returns it to the client. Alternatively, the client can obtain the SAML assertion from a SAML identity provider instead of generating it locally. In this case, the client retrieves the SAML assertion from the identity provider and uses it for authentication with the authorization server. This approach requires a trust relationship between the identity provider and authorization server and includes configurations such as registering SAML metadata and exchanging certificates for signature verification. For the authorization code flow, the curl command for using a SAML bearer assertion as a client authentication method is similar to the standard authorization code flow command. But instead of including the client secret, the encoded SAML assertion is provided, with the client assertion type parameter set to indicate the use of the SAML bearer assertion method.